Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So I thought I would do a book review today because I did just finish up a book, and this is a different book than a lot of the books that I've reviewed. You can check out the books I've reviewed here. You can see the playlist of all the books that I've done. I do about 2 to 3 books a week. How do I do this? Well, I listen on Audible, usually at 2.5 to 3x, and I also run 40 miles a week, so I got a lot of time to listen to books. Works out pretty well. I also read, paper or Kindle books as well. But I just finished a book that was highly recommended that I've been wanting to read for a long time. I finally decided to actually listen to a fiction book because I almost never listen to or read fiction books. But this book is called Ender's Game. It's a classic book. Yes, I know, it's an old book, but it was really, really good. There was a lot of stuff in there. I mean, it was just a good story, first of all. I highly recommend the book. Again, I'm not a big expert on fiction books. I don't read a lot of fiction books, but this was very entertaining and very fun for me. I really enjoyed it. So the storyline was really cool. I thought the ending was awesome. I love the ending. I don't want to give away any spoilers for those of you that haven't read the book. I haven't actually watched the movie. I'm going to go watch the movie now. I was waiting to read the book, but the ending is great. I love the ending. It's pretty awesome, and the book is very, very interesting. Not just the story, like I said, but for the psychology of it. I think there's a lot of interesting lessons to be learned from that book. A lot of psychology and kind of dealing with people. The idea. One of the things that I always extol a lot to this channel is this idea of pushing, of working hard, of pushing beyond your limits, and how you grow by pushing beyond your limits. And just there's this real good, the main character Ender, he's this young kid, but he's phenomenal in the fact that no matter how hard they push him, he just keeps on, he excels, and he doesn't let it discourage. I mean, he has ups and downs, but he just he finds what he needs to be able to make it into to keep going on and to keep on taking the next and higher challenge and meeting it face on. I think a lot of people would crumble or crack, and a lot of us do. And so it's just it's good to see that kind of an example, I think. And there's a lot of interesting psychology and just dealing with people and war and conflict. I think there is some real good conflict resolution ideas there that you can find in the book. So I highly recommend the book. I think it was a great book. It's one of those books where you get something out of it. It's not just fiction for the purpose of fiction. It's entertaining, but I felt like I also got something out of it. There were some things to think about, some lessons to be learned, and some good takeaways from it. So anyway, check it out. It's called Ender's Game. Obviously, it's been around for a while. It's a pretty famous book, but one thing I try to do as well, just to let you know, is I try to filter the books. I don't just read random books. I don't just pick up a book. A book has to be highly recommended to me by multiple people in order for me to read it, and or it has to be an old book that has proven itself over time. I don't want to waste my time reading a lot of books that are no good. So sometimes I still end up doing that, but for the most part I work off a curated list. And so most of the book reviews I'm giving you here is already off of my curated list, and then you can further curate, because I realize you don't have as much time, most people, to read as many books as I do. So I'm kind of giving you a curation of the curated list to tell you what I think is good and give you some summaries and stuff like that. So that's kind of the purpose of this. If you're wondering why I do these book reviews, it's more so that I can prevent you from reading stuff that if you've got limited time, right, and I'm reading all these books, I can kind of give you the best of the best, because I'm already trying to get the best of the best, but I can give it to you one layer more, and it can save you some time. So anyway, if you like these book reviews, if you want to get more of them, just click that subscribe button below, and you will be signed up to get my videos. I do 2 to 3 videos a day on all kinds of topics, mostly focused on making you a better human being, reaching your potential. So anyway, check them out. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.